Hey guys, welcome back to Talks with Tish. I'm going to be talking about something that's very important that's been happening in the news a lot lately, and that is crime, right? There's been a lot of crime happening in the news, and it's happening in democratic, progressive states, cities, the most, right? What is going on? Now, when I turn on the news, I can't help but to notice that it is the same demographic of people who are committing the most craziest crimes, from most severe to not very severe. I have a problem with this. There are a lot of black male criminals doing the absolute most in the media right now, and it's making everyone that is black look horrible. Yes, it is. All of us. We need more black people to become conservative and to be Republican, at least a conservative moderate, or a conservative independent. Whatever it is, we need more black people to be conservative and traditional. That is the only way we're going to raise up young black men who are not going to feel compelled to take people out cold-blooded in the street. I have been seeing a lot of news stories of these types of men coming for and hurting women of other races, right? There was a woman who was on her way up to her apartment. A black man rushed in behind her, followed her up 5 flights of stairs. He did not know her. They did not know each other. Followed her up 5 flights of stairs, rushed into her apartment and stabbed her to death. She was found in her bathtub, covered in blood. He was arrested. He was previously in some kind of facility and he was released, right? And he has a career of crime on his record. Another black man beat up a Asian woman in the subway, I believe, and he had like over 20 arrests in his record, and he was still out on the streets. All of this defunding the police nonsense is killing people. We need our policemen. We need mental health professionals. We need people who are dedicated to protecting our communities, right? And what we cannot do is look at everyone else except the people who are committing these crimes as the issue. The issue here is the lack of responsibility that is raised up in a lot, not all, but a lot of these young black men's home, which is why they grow up. Some of them grow up to be criminals. Some of them grow up to promote gang violence and criminal activity through music and call it art, or not even violence. They grow up promoting promiscuity. They grow up promoting single motherhood. This is not something, as a black woman, that we need in our community, because now it's affecting other people. And if black men want to protect their image, the best thing they can do is stop going on TV and making documentaries about how great the black man is. Stop starting social media campaigns only highlighting the good things black men do, when the numbers and the real news state completely differently. Right? Now, there are criminals in every race and in every culture, but they are not causing majority of all of these crimes that is on the surge right now. It's a lot of people of color that come from impoverished communities. I don't have all the answers. I don't. But this is dangerous. We need to stop promoting defund the police. We need to become conservative, leave the radical left. We need to either be moderate or Republican. We need to vote. We need to stay in school. We need to pretty much do all of the things that majority of us are not already doing in order to have a better community, not just for Black people, but because having a better Black community benefits everybody. Black people only make up 13% of the population, but majority of the crimes that are at least reported on the news are done by Blacks. And it is something to point out because we make up a small part of the population, but we do the most, which is abnormal. Other communities do stuff, but they're not doing the most. And they are more than us. Hispanics outnumber Black people in this country. 18% of the population are Hispanic, people that identify with being Hispanic. But yet they're not the one. Hispanic men aren't the ones on the news committing crime, senseless crimes, cold-blooded crimes for no reason. Hispanic men are not doing that. Gang violence is not being promoted in music and on a national scale by Hispanic, white, or Asian men. Of course you have the Cartel, but when does the Cartel make music? When have you seen any rappers become famous from being in the Cartel? When? The Super Bowl performance with Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre was horrible. He wore a full outfit of gang-related symbolism type of outfit. It was disgusting. And I'm from California. It was horrible. To be on one of the most viewed events in the world, definitely in this nation, but in the world, really. I know there's other people watching from all over. And to represent a gang as a Black man, where crime is surging amongst them exponentially, already understanding the state of our community, it's horrible. Black people need to stop focusing on wanting to be liberated when they know they are causing their own oppression. It's disgusting. Completely disgusting to me. So that's what I have to say about this crime surge and what's going on. I'm going to make more videos on stuff like this, things that are happening in the news and in the world, coming from the mind of a Black female conservative, millennial Black female conservative. So make sure to like this video, comment down below your thoughts on this, and subscribe for the next one. And I will see you guys later.